Good evening, and welcome to Meadowbrook High School for opening night of high school basketball action with the Meadowbrook Colts hosting the Steubenville Big Red in the season opener here at the Cage. I'm Darren McCullough, and with me, special guest Kyle Winland, making a return after doing a couple football games with us this year. He's returned here to do some basketball with us as well. And Kyle, looking at the two teams, obviously for Meadowbrook, it's a new era as Coach Tolsda resigned and is now the Union Local girls basketball coach. His assistant coach, Taryn Jarrett, takes over as the front man, and you can see some obvious changes. And the first one I noticed is there's actually shirts and ties on the coaching staff here for the most part tonight.
Seems like a younger generation move. Once you get veteran in season, it seems like they always go to the collared shirts or something like that. So,
and then obviously they're facing a Steubenville team that year in, year out, you know what you're going to get from them. It's going to be a super athletic team and just going to be a really tough team to play, just like how tough they are. So give us a little bit of information on Steubenville.
You know, Steubenville, what first thing you think of Steubenville is their football team. And I think some of these kids out here resemble that football team. They're going to be fast, strong, athletic, get up and down the court. Again, very similar to the football team. They're very strong, athletic, got a good weight program down there that all the kids buy into. They're definitely going to be a physical game tonight.
Yeah, and obviously it being the first game of the year, you're going to get tested early. Both teams are, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you tonight. We thank our sponsors, Graham Excavating and the Stemmer family. We're hoping to add some more as the season progresses, and hopefully we have more. I know Caleb was supposed to put some more on there. I don't know if you've sponsored or not. I would apologize if you aren't on there yet. We're about 35 seconds away from tip-off. We'll go down to the PA announcer, the legendary Jeff Riggins, once we're ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups. So it's definitely for Meadowbrook, only 2 returning starters, so they're going to have 3 new guys in the lineup. Obviously, Steubenville lost a good bit from last year too, but still they're a super talented team, and should be a fun contest, a great way to start the year off for both teams. So we'll take it down to Jeff Riggins here. We are ready here for basketball action as Frankie Vosatek Brenton Jones and Drew Webster here for the jump. And the Big Red win it. Hill with it. Vosatek gets it back to Hill. Looking to drive middle. Little runner up and good. So first bucket of the year for Hill for the Steubenville Big Red.
Yeah, both teams coming out here playing a little man-to-man defense.
Jake Singleton returns a favor with his driving bucket. We're tied at 2.
Great left-handed move right there, and easy 2.
Almost, and it is a turnover as that's knocked off Jones's hand. Good deflection by Drew Webster.
Yeah, Drew Webster right there just got in the passing lane and able to deflect it off the shoe.
Jake Singleton with it, gets it over to Eibel. Over to Hupp in the corner. Passes it up top to Singleton, swings it over to Webster. Webster driving up and no good. Vosatek with the rebound. May have got a piece of it as well. May have got a piece of Webster as well.
Yeah, definitely. We talked about at the beginning of the game, it's going to be physical.
And that was Brenton Jones with the layup, the quick pass inside from Hill to get the assist.
Just looked like a breakdown with the Colts defense right there for an easy 2.
Corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Webster. Webster loses it, gets it back. Kicks it down to Hupp. Hupp looking to drive. Puts one up, high off glass, no good. Rebounded by Bugs. So we're going to have our first whistle of the night.
Again, everybody's emotions is going high, nervous. First night on the hardwood here.
And so not surprising at all, this game up tempo so far as both teams want to get out and run, and that's been the MO at Steubenville for a lot of years. Layup no good by Hill. Great set there as they had the little scissor cut off top, but he can't finish inside. Eibel with another corner 3, this time it's good.
First time he rattled one out, Eibel did, and then right there he was able to walk and load it and drain a 3.
Jones looking to drive. Throws it up, no good. Hupp's going to come down to rebound and draw the foul.
Great defense there by Webster. He able to use his long reach and long arms there and stay in front of the ball and not commit a foul.
So surprisingly, Steubenville playing half-court man, normally known for playing some type of full-court pressure. Eibel from the top of the key knocks another down.
Jake did a good job there not to force a shot, able to find Eibel, pass it out for another 3.
Vosatek with it, looking to get rid of it, gets it to Hill.
Vosatek's been close to that foul line extended area this whole game, setting picks.
Hill 4 points with the aggressive move, driving into the lane, putting it up and in.
I was waiting for Eibel to load it up again, 3 in a row.
Yep, he wanted to. Want to do a little heat check. Instead, he decided to drive and did a little double dribble there. So that's going to be the Colts' first turnover. Three, no good. Rebound taken away by Josh Hupp. So 4.5 to go. Colts lead 8-6. And turnover and give it right back. And back again to the Big Red. As Brenton Jones is going to drive and draw the foul.
Definitely quick pace up and down the court. And And just getting the jitters out.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a sloppy 15, 20-second sequence by both teams. Now we're going to have Jones shooting a pair of free throws. So we got number 20, Ty Pierce, checking in for the Big Red. Showing off the mullet, bringing it back. Makes the first, misses the second one. Webster gets the rebound.
Does a great job by Webster boxing him out. Because Pierce is definitely pushing him in the back, but he's able to hold him out.
Floater no good. Rebounded by Bugs. Bugs looking baseline. Turnover steal by Singleton. He puts a shot up, no good. Pierce with the rebound. He fires it up to Bugs, who's going to lay it up and in.
That's about the second time Steubenville's had somebody back about half court. That was just an errant pass by Webster. Thought Singleton was looking and hit Singleton right in the head.
And that's going to be a timeout here as the Colts lead 8-7 with 3:22 left in the opening quarter. Definitely early observations from you, Kyle. It's definitely been a up and down game here in early going.
Yeah, I have him for 7 turnovers. 3 for Steubenville and Meadowbrook with 4. And again, we could have been lost in translation there. You know, it was back and forth so many times. We could have missed 1 or 2. So.
Well, the good news is I have the same total, so either we're both right or we're both wrong. So probably both wrong, but oh well, yeah, definitely kind of about that 20-second stretch got a little hectic for both teams, but both kind of settled them down. It's actually the score is 9-8, Big Red. I think I said 8-7, Meadowbrook. I think they just put a score up. Singleton has it for the Colts. Skips it over to Hupp for 3. Rattles out. Rebound by Vostek.
Yep, that was a good look by Hupp. Just rattled out.
We're going to have another turnover on Steubenville there as Abel's going to get the steal and draw the foul.
Yeah, Pierce was just a little too aggressive that far away from the basket, and no need to do that.
Jake Singleton with it. Dribbling around, looking, gets it over to Eibel. Hits a cutting, great pass. Shot up, no good, tapped out, and it's going to go Steubenville way. Good tap out by Hupp, just too much, and it went out of bounds, and it's going to go possession Steubenville.
I think for both teams, they're all getting good looks inside the paint and just have to be able to finish. Maybe a little head fake. Up and under, or again, just be under control.
So Anthony Sewell has checked in for the Big Red now. As Hill's going to lift the 3 and knock it down.
That's a good stroke by Hill, lefty.
And he has 7 points here to lead Steubenville. As Singleton's going to fire it over to Hupp. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Bugs. And Bugs is going to try taking it the whole way, but it's going to be knocked down of bounds.
Yeah, Sewell had a nice box out down on the defensive end for Steubenville and be able to box out Webster, because Webster, every time, he's been crashing the boards.
Isaac Hill checking in for the Big Red now, so you definitely see a big difference. Meadowbrook, I don't think has went to the bench yet tonight, but Steubenville's already in their 6th, 7th, and maybe even 8th player. Good feed from Hill to Hill.
Yeah, I just think both Meadowbrook players, they were conscious of Hill making that previous 3, and they both jumped out on him, and just a little miscommunication.
It's going to be loose and stolen by Hill. He's going to fire it up to Bugs for the lay-in.
Again, always looks like Steubenville always has a guy around half court ready to release as soon as the shot goes up. Meadowbrook just needs to realize that and send a guy back.
So 16-8 Steubenville, 1:24 to go in the opening frame. Heibel, high post to Hupp. Hupp out to Dane Singleton looking to drive baseline, and he's going to get bumped. It's going to be a foul on Bugs.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of tension on Singleton, Jake Singleton that is, coming off screens and things like that. They're switching. So it's going to be nice to see if somebody is able to step up for Meadowbrook. I know Heibel has 6 points here, but again, people just need to step up and help Singleton get free.
And you saw it right there. Jake Singleton was the inbounder, and they had two guys with their eyes on him. Webster over to Hupp. Hupp corner three. No good. Rebounded by Hill.
Another good look. Just not going in for Hupp.
And Bugs' shots off, rebounded by Webster. As Hupp looks to drive, and he's going to draw the foul on Isaac Hill. So Josh Hupp should be going to the line shooting two here for the Colts. I guess they're going to say it's out under.
Yeah, it looked like to me he was going up for two. But
Jake Singleton with it. Pulls a three, up and good. Gets a little ball screen. Floaters up and no good from Sewell. And Jake Singleton going the other side, drawing the foul, putting the bucket down, give Webster the assist. And just like that, what was a 16-8 ball game is quickly shrunk to 16-13 with Singleton at the line.
and just right there, Singleton, 5 quick points, nice three, and could make it 6 here for him.
Wow, and that's not something you see very often. Jake with a missed free throw. And Hill is going to draw a foul there, so he's going to the line shooting too.
Looked like Hill just put his head down, said, I'm going to the lane, and got there and got a foul called.
Yeah, he's definitely been a big-time difference maker here in the early going for Steubenville. So he splits the free throws. Bugs with the rebound. Hill's top of the key. Three, good.
You know, we mentioned when they was warming up that they like to kick it out.
Jake Singleton buries the long triple to end the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be 20-16 Steubenville. We'll be back after about a minute here with second quarter action. Welcome back to Meadowbrook High School. Steubenville Big Red leading 20-16 here after an exciting first quarter action. And Kyle, it seemed like both teams may have been a little rusty, but they weren't afraid to get up and down the floor.
Yeah, that's the brand of ball that I think both teams want to play. Get up and down the floor, get some easy buckets. And I think both teams got easy looks. Some were made, some were missed. Looks like we got some substitutions in here for Meadowbrook. Looks like Trayvon Mayo is in, and also Romeo Dorsey is in.
So Singleton's got it. Brenton Jones gardening. Passes it over to Webster. Webster looking, finds a cutting, Hupp, layup good. Good movement without the ball for Josh Hupp. Good feed from Webster. Now Meadowbrook playing some full court pressure. Hill has it. Looking for a teammate. Fires it over to number 12, Keith Lewis. And that's going to be deflected, knocked down a bounce. Meadowbrook ball.
Just good defense from Meadowbrook. They're just staying in front of the ball handler, and they just threw it out of bounds.
Mayo has it, picked up his dribble, lost it, turnover. Bugs lays it up, no good. Dorsey with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul on the Big Red.
Or is it a turnover?
That's going to be a turnover on the Colts, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Trayvon Mayo is just a little happy there and didn't know where he was.
And that's going to be a steal right back up. Throws it out of just over the outreached arms of Dorsey. So Meadowbrook's going to give it back to the Big Red.
Again, Meadowbrook's went to a 1-2-2 press, and it looks like it's disrupting Steubenville.
Dorsey with the steal. Now Singleton comes down with a steal, and he hits Dorsey for the lay-in.
Good strong move there by Dorsey and be able to get an and one.
So I look down, and Steubenville had the ball, and then I look back up, and all of a sudden Singleton has it and finds Dorsey, and we're tied at 20.
I think the referees are letting them play a little bit. They're not calling little ticky-tack fouls. I think Mayo just got too aggressive there and pushed Steubenville right in the back.
And that's a 6. So we had 6 team fouls on Steubenville, 4 on Meadowbrook. Quick pass, Hill looking to drive. Dishes it off to Lewis, doesn't have anything, wraps it around. Finding Hill for the lay-in from Sewell.
The Hill's 15th point already.
And Jake Singleton driving baseline. Puts it up and off the glass and in, drawing the foul. We're back to even at 22 all.
It looked like Singleton was going to bring the ball out to the three-point line there. He stopped and went back towards the hole and was able to get a chance at an and one. He gave him the jinx, the announcer jinx there.
Yes, not too many times does Jake miss a free throw, let alone his first 2. He's 0 for 2 on the year to free throw line. He might be shooting free throws at the end of this game, or after the game's over.
Yeah, I'm sure the next practice he will be.
Sure he's not very happy missing those first 2, the shooter that he is.
Maybe he's just a little frustrated right there with that foul, reaching in.
Hill has it, 3-wing, no good. Rebound by Mayo. And Jake's going to go back to the line again. Should be shooting 2 here.
Plus, you look down at a lot of those guys, are hands on the knees. They're winded already. First game of the year. Definitely breathing heavy.
And he's off the schneid, making the free throw there. Eibel's going to check back in for Meadowbrook, along with Pierce coming in for Lewis for the Big Red. And the next free throw is up and good by Jake. 24-22 Colts. quick corner three, no good. Jake Singleton with the board. Jones with the steal. Jones, runner, no good. Rebounded by Mayo. And he's going to turn it over.
Yeah, if Mayo just grabbed that ball, looked up, Dorsey is wide open, nobody around him down the court.
So 24-22 Meadowbrook. Hill's going to pull the corner jumper, knock it down. We got timeout. Steubenville. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. With 5:30 to go, we're all even at 24. So definitely it's been a frantic pace of action. That's the best you can explain it, as both teams just getting up and down the court, going as fast as they can, and it kind of creating some miscues on both ends. But they're definitely showing both teams have the horses here in the early going.
Yep, they're definitely getting up and getting down after it. It's going to be interesting to see the second half if Meadowbrook is well conditioned, because they have all been 7-2 guys. I think Steubenville's been running 3-4 guys out there, so we'll see how well their conditioning is here throughout the game.
Yeah, definitely. Meadowbrook, I think, is only their plans to play 7 guys, so that's going to be very important for them to see how they can last for a whole 32 minutes of action at this pace.
Looks like some zone here from Steubenville.
And you can break a zone real quick with Jake Singleton hitting the three.
Yeah, one guy you do not want to leave open is him.
Singleton over to Mayo. Thought about it. Loses it. Here goes Steubenville on the other end. Shot no good. We're going to have a foul on Steubenville. So Singleton's going to be shooting free throws here.
Past couple trips Steubenville's played it looked like a 2-3 zone. And try to just throw different things up towards Singleton.
He knocks in the first free throw. And he splashes the second.
Meadowbrook also was playing a 1-2-2 press. Now they back off of that. Looks like they're matching up man-to-man.
That shot's way off, rebounded by Dorsey. Sure, Coach Haney's not very happy with the shot, as it's one pass in there, lifting the three that they get at any time.
Good post there by Dorsey.
Dorsey looking, driving, spin move, lays it up and in. Bounced all around and down, and it's 31-26 Meadowbrook.
It was a great move by Dorsey.
Jones' shot no good. Rebounded Vosatek no good. Jones a second time no good.
Webster had a great block right there.
And Jones this time gets the steal and the lay-in. So 31-28, just over halfway second quarter. Eibel driving, dumps it off to the roll man, Dorsey, and he's going to the line to shoot two.
Great fundamental basketball right there. Pick and roll for Dorsey. And he'll be at the line for two.
First free throws off by Dorsey. The second one rattles around and off. Vostatek with the board. And here come the Big Red pushing. And Hopkins, Keyshawn Hopkins is going to go to the line shooting 2 here.
That's Jay Singleton's second foul he just picked up right there.
And if there's one guy you don't want in foul trouble, it would be him if you're Meadowbrook. First free throws off the back iron, no good.
Mayo comes in from Meadowbrook, gives Dorsey a break.
The second one off the back iron. And Webster's going to come down with the rebound. Skips it ahead to Eibel to a cutting Hupp, lays it up, no good. Jones with the rebound. Hill hands it off to Jones. Almost lost it, now he's got control, looking to back down, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Good job by Josh Hupp setting his position, taking the charge.
Yeah, Hupp set him up. He let him go once, twice, and on the third time, he planted his feet and took a charge.
Webster with it, looking for a cutting Mayo. Back to Webster, wing 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Hopkins. Ooh, Hopkins almost got lost in no man's land. Find Jones, he puts a shot up, no good. Webster with the rebound.
Leaking out to Mayo for 2.
It's a little taste of their own medicine as the Mayo leaked down after the rebound and was found for the easy lay-in.
Mayo's got a tough angle right there, right in front of the rim. That's a tough
layup. We're going to have a foul here on Eibel, it looks like. So Ty Pierce is going to go to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
That'll be Eibel's second foul also. Number 42 for Steubenville Vostatek. He is going to go after this rebound. He's been a bruising down there the past couple times.
Singleton's going to come down with the board there. Finds Hupp baseline, pulls up, no good. Webster with the rebound, up and in.
That's a good job, Webster there, just going strong and lay it in. Again, a chance for an and 1.
So 35-28 Colts. .214 to go as Webster's going to try for the old-fashioned three-point play. Off, no good. Out of bounds, going to go Steubenville way.
Good hustle by Hupp there.
So Meadowbrook back in there, a 1-2-2. Woo! Steal by Mayo, lays it up, no good. Dorsey with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul on Steubenville here.
Mayo had a chippy there, missed it, but Romeo Dorsey is there for the rebound and put back. And he'll be off the line here.
So Dorsey's going to be shooting 2. Knocks down the first to extend the lead to 8. And he hits the second. 9-point Meadowbrook lead. Pierce for 3. Up and good. Ty Pierce from the Phaeton Hill assist. It's going to be a steal. by Steubenville, but the Big Red's going to give it right back as they can't get a hold of it.
And the last time down, Steubenville trapped the ball in the corner.
Trayvon Mail 3, no good. Bugs with the board. We're going to have a foul on Hupp here. Heibel checking in for Mail for the Colts. Hill's first free throw up and good.
Meadowbrook's able to get a little lead here, and I think it's because Hill hasn't got many good looks at the rim. He had 17 points by about 5 minutes still go in the second quarter. Now he's just scoring his first point since then.
Rattles around and out as Dorsey gets the board. I don't know how to describe that. Hupp made a great save, tossed it to Singleton, who drove and made the lay-in. Fast-paced action as Dorsey's found for the lay-in.
Great look by Singleton. Dorsey did a little pump fake, let the guy fly by, and put it in for two.
Almost stolen. We're under a minute to go here. 41-32 Meadowbrook. Hill's going to lift the three from the top of the key. No good. Mullins with the board. He tries wrapping it around to a teammate, but it's going to go out of bounds in Meadowbrook basketball.
A timeout here by Steubenville. It looked like a little hot potato when Steubenville just had the offensive possession.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout. So Meadowbrook putting up an impressive 41 points here in the first half. It's definitely been the battle between number threes as Jake Singleton on the scoreboard has 20 points for Meadowbrook, while Peyton Hill has 18 according to the scoreboard for the Big Red. So definitely the two big guns for each team's showing up here in the first almost 16 minutes of action.
Be interesting to see here out this timeout. 40 seconds left. Do you hold for one shot? You try to get an easy look, or what do you do here? Or just run your normal offense?
So Hupp with it, over to Eibel. Webster gets it up top to Singleton, almost gets it stripped, but it goes over to Webster, who gets it back to Singleton.
The last play out of that timeout, they had a double screen for Singleton coming from the wing to the top of the key.
Jake with it, 20 seconds to go. 41-32, so Meadowbrook going to hold it for the last shot more than likely here. Heibel, here comes the double team. Stolen. I believe that's Hill. He's going to lay it up and in. Half court three, no good. So we're going to go to the half. Meadowbrook leading 41-34, outscoring Steubenville 25-14 that quarter. So a big second quarter for the Colts. We'll take a break and give you first half statistics and analysis here on the KGP Network. Welcome back here, Meadowbrook High School. We're at halftime. The Colts leading 41-34. And a up-tempo, fast-paced first half action for the first quarter. Steubenville led 20-16. But Meadowbrook quickly rebounded and outscored the Big Red 25-14 in the second quarter to take this 41-34 halftime lead. Looking at the scoring for the visitors first, Peyton Hill leading the way with 18 points. He has 2 3-pointers, and he's 2 of 4 from the line. Ivan Buggs has 4 points. L'Anthony Sewell has 2 points. Also with 2 points, Isaac Hill. Ty Pierce has a 3-pointer, and Brenton Jones has 5 points. Rebounding, Steubenville has 21 rebounds, with Buggs leading the way with 6. And Peyton Hill leading their team with 4 assists, as they have 9 as a team. For Meadowbrook scoring, leading the way is Jake Singleton with over half of Meadowbrook points with 21 points, including 3 3-pointers and 4 of 6 from the line. Romeo Dorsey has 8 points. Easton Eibel 6 points, where he hit 2 back-to-back threes in the first quarter. Drew Webster with 2 points, and Josh Hupp and Trayvon Mayo with 2 points each for the Colts, as they're 15-30 from the field, 50%. And the leading the way, 18 rebounds for the Colts, 7 by Webster. So we're less than 30 seconds away to second half action. Give us your first half breakdown of what you thought the actions went like here, Kyle.
Definitely fast paced, and definitely I think you can see the first game jitters. We mentioned before about the turnovers. Meadowbrook 14, Steubenville with 11. Again, I think just the fast-paced nature of being the first game, just a lot of jitters. And plus, it's also how both the teams, I think, want to play. They don't want to set an offense up. I think they want to get up and down and attack the rim.
So it's going to be Steubenville basketball to start the second half. And I believe Hopkins was on the bench to start the game. He's starting the second half for the Big Red. I don't think he was part of the original starting 5. No, because I don't know who was the 5th one. I got all those guys, but he's in there starting the second half for him. As he's driving to the hoop, throws it off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Hill. Hill step back 3, good.
Can't let him get heated up here the second half. Got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, Hill has been what Jake Singleton is to the Colts, as that shot was blocked and rebounded by Dorsey. Here comes a double steal by Peyton Hill. He lays it up and good. So the Big Red trapping that first pass once Singleton gets it away. Corner 3. Hupp is good from Webster.
Hupp had a lot of good looks the first half, able to connect right there, began the second half.
44-39. Buggs out to Hill. And this is about as slow as the paces went right there for those 2 seconds. You could actually breathe.
No shot clock needed here.
Hopkins looking to drive, kicks it out to Jones. Corner jumper off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Hupp. Jake Singleton pulled a 3, no good. Eibel's going to run it down. Hupp inside, tipped away. Hupp's going to get it. Now Singleton's going to corral it. Denies the ball screen. Gets it over to Eibel. Eibel fakes the 3. Gets some guys up, puts shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound up and in.
That was a good job by Eibel to stand with the ball and putting it back up in for 2 points.
So it looks like Meadowbrook kind of wants to get the ball into Hill's hand there, as Jones had to bring it up, and Hill's going to drive to the hoop, lay it up and off the glass. So Hill single-handedly trying to bring Steubenville back, as he has all 7 points here in the second half for him.
Yeah, Webster picked him up full court, and he is still able to get the ball.
Ball knocked around. We're going to have a no jump ball. It's going to be a steal by Buggs. A little hot potato, but Jones finds Hopkins for the lay-in. So the frantic pace has continued as we're going to have a reach-in on Hopkins here. So 46-43, Meadowbrook's on top.
Yeah, Meadowbrook just needs to be strong with the basketball. Again, a couple quick turnovers right there, and the Steubenville's back in this game within 3 points.
That's Steubenville's MO. They're going to play aggressive and get after you. And that's exactly what they brought here to start the second half. As Eibel's going to hit a little 10-foot jumper. So he's been back in the scoring column, hit those 2 threes in the first quarter, then kind of disappeared offensively for Meadowbrook, but now he's knocked down a couple buckets here early in the second half. Hopkins looking, gets it over to Jones. Swings it over to Hopkins, the 3 no good, rebounded by Bugs. He's going to almost lose it, corrals it, but he does lose it, stolen by Hupp. Hupp to Dorsey like we've seen in base or football, eventually gets the sport, lays it up and in. So Hupp with the steal, fires the full court pass to Dorsey for the lay-in.
Yeah, last possession was just a good defensive possession from Meadowbrook. And again, there really wasn't any steals. They just stood in front of their guy and forced Steubenville to make a shot over them, which they did not, and was able to get a steal and transition 2.
So Pierce is going to check in for Hopkins here. Pass deflected out of bounds by Hupp.
Yeah, everybody on Meadowbrook's defense should know where number 3 Hill's at. Always be aware of where he's going to be out on the floor.
In the Bugs, and now Hill has it. Looking to drive middle, cut off. He's going to pull inside the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by, Hill's going to get his own rebound, then pull the 3 off the back iron, no good. Bugs is going to get the rebound, and that's going to be stolen by Hupp.
Again, the pace is slowed a little bit.
And it's going to go back to Steubenville. Meadowbrook's going to turn it back over to him. Vostek with it, looking around. Gets it to Pierce. He's looking to find somebody. He fires it up, and Hill somehow comes down with it. Hill gets it in the paint again. No good. Vostek with the rebound, and he's going to be shooting 2.
Yeah, Webster's done a great job the past 2 times on Hill. He just stayed in front of him and put his hands up and trying to let Hill shoot a shot over him, which Hill has been 0 for 2 on those past 2 attempts.
Vostek at the line shooting 2 here. And he knocks down the first.
I like Vosatek's game. He's a little bruiser, scrappy. You know, get all the scraps, the loose rebounds. I know the first half he was able to set some good screens, get guys open. And it takes that as the glue guy a lot of times for a team to do well.
And he knocks down both free throws. Inbounds to Mayo, gets it over to Eibel. Now to Jake Singleton. Jake driving, a little float up and no good. Jones with the rebound, and he's pushing it, and he's going to lay it up and in. Almost a charge taken there by Trayvon Mayo, but it's 50-47 as we're going to have a timeout on the floor here. Full timeout. So while they take a full timeout, we will as well here. We'll first thank our sponsors, Graham Excavating and the Stemmer family. And if you're looking to sponsor, get a hold of Caleb on Facebook. I'm sure he'll take anybody and everybody who wants to sponsor and give us the opportunity to bring these live streams to you. So we'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back here, Meadowbrook High School. Colts leading 50-47. 3:03 left in the third quarter. So again, the tempo has been the story of the game, Kyle, as both teams have really got up and down the floor, and it's going to be a war of attrition, I have a feeling, here in the fourth quarter. Who's going to be able to last the longest?
Yeah, Steubenville right there just picked up full court man. Looks like a double team.
Cup's going to lift the three, no good. Rebounded by Mayo. Cup fakes it again. This time kicks it over to Eibel. He's looking to drive. We're going to have a jump ball. Should stay Meadowbrook possession. And that's going to be a steal. Jones is going to throw it down on the other end.
Yeah, Steubenville here defensively has picked it up while it's trying to cut the corners, cut the passing lanes, double team when they're not looking.
Jake's going to drive. Can't get it to fall, but he's going to go to the line shooting two. First free throw, it's true.
Webster will check in for the Colts for Eibel.
And the second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Sewell. Peyton Hill with it, taking his time, getting it set up. Spreading the court out for his team. Tech looking, gets it back to Hill. Hill's going to pull the long three, rattles round and out. Rebounded by Bugs. Bugs is going to find Tech for the little lay-in.
Meadowbrook's just got to crash the boards there, get 5 guys to the window and come down with that rebound.
Singleton with it, being guarded by Jones. Wraps it around the Mayo. Mayo looking over to the corner to Webster, who's going to drive, put it up and off the glass.
Looked like some contact there, but didn't get anything and was still able to finish.
Meadowbrook playing a little bit of full court pressure, has almost thrown into the stands. Driving baseline, Sewell doesn't have anything. He stepped on the line. Turnover, Steubenville. So 53-51, Meadowbrook 1:14 to go in the third quarter.
One thing from Meadowbrook, look here on offense, the back cuts, they've been wide open. Steubenville has been overplaying the original pass, so a little back cut right there by Mayo, just as he did.
There's a ball screen. Singleton's going to lift the three, rattles around and off, no good. Ball still bouncing around. Lays up and good. Isaac Hill got the rebound and then takes the rest away for the lay-in. .40 seconds to go and we're all even at 53. Jake Singleton looking to drive baseline, step back, pulls up and good.
He makes that shot look so easy. That's probably one of the most difficult shots you can do in the game, a step back.
Jones to Bugs. Bugs looking to drive. Gets it over to Sewell. Sewell over to Isaac Hill. Lays it up and in. And we're tied again at 55. 10 seconds left. Jake's going to lift a long three. No good. Sewell's going to get the rebound. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter, tied at 55. Well, now this would be a good time for Meadowbrook Athletic Director Jeff Wheeler to play a little Sammy Hagar, I Can't Drive 55, as we're tied at 55. You don't get many opportunities like that. So we're going to be back after a quick break here with fourth quarter action at Meadowbrook High School. Welcome back to Meadowbrook High School. Start of fourth quarter action. It's going to be Steubenville basketball. As we got 8 more minutes to settle this contest. Hill with it. Now Bugs looking, tries tossing it, but it's going to be turned over. Webster with the steal. Give and go, give it back to him. Jake Singleton with the lay-in. Gives it to Hupp. Hupp fires it right back to him for the lay-in. Meadowbrook up 57-55.
And just great defense by Meadowbrook. Just stay in front of the ball
Webster
handler.
with another steal. And he's going to be shooting 2 here. And it's going to be an intentional foul, it looks like. The referees are going to discuss it. Still no call. And it is going to be intentional foul on Isaac Hill. So it's going to be 2 shots aimed possession here for Webster. First shot is off. And he makes the second, so 58-55. Meadowbrook basketball. There has been a couple times I've wanted to say Meadowbrook football, as we're still kind of in preseason form here as well for basketball season. Webster over to Hupp. Looking, wants to pass it in, doesn't see anything. Throws it, tipped and stolen by Hill, and he's going to draw a foul.
Seems like it's getting a little chippy down there on the court, and referees might step in here and call some quick whistles so don't get out of hand.
Hill's going to pull the 3 from the wing, no good. Bugs jumps to the ceiling, gets the board, puts the shot up, no good. Jones can't corral it as Jake Singleton comes down with it. Webster to Hupp. And it's going to be stolen by Jones. And then they're going to call a foul on Josh Hupp here. 6:49 remaining. Meadowbrook up 58-55. Foul situations. Meadowbrook has 14 fouls. Steubenville has 3. As Bugs is going to drive. Can't finish inside. Vostatek's going to, I think, come down with the rebound. We're going to have a foul here. So So Vostok's going to draw the foul. Going to come back Steubenville out under here. Vostok with it in the corner. Gets it over to Lewis. Lewis over to, and we're going to have another foul on Meadowbrook as Hupp's going to be called for a push. And what quickly it seemed like Meadowbrook had 4 team fouls. Now all of a sudden it's up to 6. And the next foul is going to be shooting 1-and-1.
Again, I think it's just the refs trying to control the game a little bit so don't get out of hand. And they've got some quick whistles right now.
So Steubenville slowing the pace down, not their style. Inside the Bugs. Bugs jump, no good. Rebounded by Jones, and he's going to draw a foul.
You know, Apple did a good job there playing defense. Again, just letting Steubenville shoot over them, and they've showed in the past. It's all you do, just stay in front of them. They have not made a shot if you're in front of them.
Jones misses the first free throws. Trayvon Mail's going to check in for Josh Hupp. And Meadowbrook's going to use a 30-second timeout here. Good timeout here is kind of give your players a little bit of a breather as they've had to work their tails off for the first almost 26 minutes of this contest.
And there's still 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A lot of games still left here.
So 58-55 Meadowbrook. Brenton Jones at the free throw line shooting one more for the Big Red. So a good way to start the season for both teams as Meadowbrook's on top 58-55. Definitely, if they haven't got their conditioning in up to this point, both teams have got it in today for sure. I'm winded just watching them. Here's a second free throw from Jones. Is up and no good. Jake Singleton with the rebound. Trayvon Mail with it. Looking around, almost loses it. Gets it back to Jake Singleton, gets inside, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Bugs draws the charge.
Steubenville definitely extended their defense up to half-court man. And again, the second half, they've been trying to trap the ball, steal the ball, jump in the lanes. And I think that just the pressures, you can see the pressure right there.
So Hopkins is going to check in for Lewis. Jones with it. Hopkins at the high post, hands it off to Hill, fakes the three, looking to drive, gets it out to Bugs. That's going to be a turnover on Steubenville.
Again, just good defense staying in front of them.
Still 58-55. Jake Singleton bringing it up. Webster gets it. Dishes it off to Dorsey. Dorsey puts a shot up and good.
Nice little touch there by Dorsey.
60-55 Meadowbrook. Jones hands it off to Bugs. Bugs gets a screen, looking to drive, doesn't see anything. Pass it over to Hopkins, down the Jones corner, looking around, gets it inside. Pass, great feed, no good by Hopkins, but Hill is there to clean it up.
Hopefully Dorsey has a cramp over there, nothing more serious.
And he cramped up earlier when he was called for a foul underneath, but this time he's going to get a little breather. So 60-57, 4:51 to go.
Full court pressure here by Steubenville.
Webster in the mail, back to Webster. And we're going to have a travel there as Webster tried planting and just slid. Steubenville ball, half court. Jones into Phaeton Hill. Bugs with it, high post to Hopkins. Looking at the high-low, didn't see it. Over to Jones.
Maybe a little matchup zone by Meadowbrook.
Basket cut from Bugs, and he tries finding Vostek, but we're going to have a steal from Eibel. And then the unfortunate thing for Steubenville, they stole it right back, but Jones stole it at about the worst possible place you can as he went over and back. So it's going to stay possession Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook, both teams kind of, after a fast-paced, mostly first 3 quarters, really kind of taking the air out of the basketball a little bit here in this 4th quarter, as Phaeton Hill's going to get called for the foul. And that, according to the scoreboard, is only the 4th team foul, so Steubenville still has 2 more to give. Eibel with it, scoops it over to Webster. Up top to Jake Singleton. Jake looking, doesn't see anything, dribbling away from the double team. Gets it to Eibel, Eibel back to Singleton. As Meadowbrook continues to work the clock. He drives into the paint, almost loses it, does lose it, out of bounds. Steubenville ball.
So there's nothing wrong with being patient there. Like you said, work some clock.
Good news for Meadowbrook fans. Romeo Dorsey's checking back in. Meadowbrook showing a little full court pressure here as Webster's playing a little soft man on Phaeton Hill. Hill was towing the line there at half court a little bit as he gets it to Sewell. Sewell inside the Jones. Jones to a cutting Hopkins. Lays it up and in. And Steubenville's been able to hit that play, kind of get it to the post, and then the backside cutter finding the open spot. Getting the lay-in as Hup's going to fake the 3, gets it over to Jake Singleton. He's going to shot fake, dribble it back out top.
There's nothing wrong with being patient here to just get a good look.
60-59 Meadowbrook. 2.5 to go in the game. Singleton looking, getting doubled. He loses it. Jones is going to come up with the steal, but Meadowbrook's going to get it right back as Dorsey's going to get the steal, but can't finish, but he's going to go to the line. And we're going to have a technical foul as well here on Steubenville.
Looks like on number 22, Brenton Jones picked up that technical foul.
Dorsey misses the first.
Toughest foul shot in basketball when nobody's at the line with you.
But he hits the second. And so Jake Singleton will be shooting the technical foul. First one is good. And the second one's up and in. So 63-59 Colts going to stay possession of the Colts. So this could be a big game-changing moment here. As Webster has it, he's driving, lays it up and in. Assist from Singleton, and quickly a 5-point possession there pretty much for the Colts, as they got 3 free throws in the 2, compliments of the technical foul. Boston Tech lay-in is good. Assist from Sewell. We're going to have a timeout. Steubenville, so 65-61, 1:58 to go. So again, looking at the scoreboard, it's Meadowbrook. The impressive thing, have 4 guys in double figures tonight, with Jake Singleton leading the way with 28. Then you have Dorsey with 13 and 10 each from Webster and Eibel. On the other hand, it's been Phaeton Hill's been the big gun for the Big Red, as he's leading the charge for them with 27 points. And then chipping in with 9 is Brenton Jones. So it's been like I said, it seemed like the first 3.5 quarters were fast-paced, but really both teams have kind of slowed down a little bit as they've kind of went to a half-court game and trying to, especially Meadowbrook, kind of run the clock as the clock's their friend with a lead here, Kyle.
Definitely got a minute 58 left, up by 4 points there. Look for Steubenville. Again, talking about that fast-paced game, look for Steubenville. They make a basket here. Definitely full court pressure. I think it's showing that Meadowbrook, again, has to be strong with the basketball. Fake a pass to make a pass, back doors, and get easy layups here. Also, something to point out, up on the board here, we have 2 players with 4 fouls. Singleton has 4 fouls, and also looks like Hupp has 4 fouls. So something to pay attention to also.
Eibel with it. So Steubenville looks like they're going to a little full court man as Sewell guarding him. Gets it across, finds Hupp cutting, lays it up and in. Big bucket from Josh Hupp.
That was just a good pass by Eibel. Again, fake that little pass there, and Hupp backdoored, easy 2.
Hopkins over to Jones. To Phaeton Hill. Phaeton Hill looking to drive, pulls a long 3. It's good. 67-64, minute 20 to go.
Different down the stretch, that's who they're going to be looking for.
Bugs guarding Jake Singleton here. Over to Eibel, right back to Jake Singleton. Jake out deflected. Webster's going to corral it. Under a minute to go. Jake Singleton with it. Here comes a little trap with, and we're going to get, should be a timeout Meadowbrook here, it looks like.
Yeah, Singleton is dribbling the ball, and nobody's flashing to the middle. The middle's going to be wide open on that. But everybody's in the 4 corners watching him.
So 51.4 remaining. Colts possession, leading 67-64. Most importantly, possession arrow is pointed towards Meadowbrook. So in case there's a jump ball here late in the game, it could stay possession Meadowbrook if Steubenville tries getting their hands in on to get a jump ball situation. And with that last 3-pointer, Phaeton Hill was the first guy to crack 30, as he has 30 points now in the night. And as Jake Singleton's leading the way for Meadowbrook with 28, and more than likely it's going to come down to they're going to have to probably foul Jake Singleton, and he's going to got to knock the free throws down here late for Meadowbrook.
And again, Meadowbrook just be strong with the ball. You know that they're going to trap. You know that they're going to overplay. Again, if you do catch somebody out of their zone, you get a easy 2-point, the layup.
Here Jake Singleton has it. Bugs on him. Gets it to Eibel. And he's going to lose it. Bugs to Sewell, no good. Rebound Jones, no good. Dorsey with the rebound.
I think that foul is on Hopkins there, number 10.
That looks like that's going to be his 4th.
Again, Meadowbrook just needs to be strong with the basketball.
So Mayo's coming in for Dorsey, or excuse me, Mayo's coming in for Eibel. And Pierce is going to come in for Hopkins with 31.8. Dorsey's going to be shooting the 1-and-1 here.
Big free throw right here for him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Makes it a 4-point game now, 2-possession ball game.
And he's off on the second, rebounded by Bugs.
You've got to find number 3 right there at the ball. Don't let him get it back.
Bugs driving, puts it up, no good. Webster with the rebound. And now Josh Hupp's going to go to line, shooting the 1-and-1. And Hupp knocks down the free throw.
Yeah, Mail's up right now on number 3, Hill for Steubenville, trying to guard that inbound.
Misses the second. Rebounded by Pierce. Hill's going to lift a long 3, no good. Rebounded by Singleton. Stolen. Pierce fires it up, no good. And that's going to do it. Meadowbrook comes away with a thrilling 69-64 victory. It may not have been the prettiest of games, but it's the first game of the year, and starting the year 1-0 is a lot better than starting the year 0-1, Kyle.
Yeah, Steubenville's going to be a tough team. They're definitely going to put some wins up this year. And, maybe see them later in, seems like years past, seen them in definitely in the tournament time, but we'll definitely see them guys again. They're definitely athletic and a very good squad.
So we'll be back after a quick break with final game statistics and analysis here on the KGP Network. Welcome back, Meadowbrook High School, as the Colts come away victorious 69-64 over the Steubenville Big Red to open the 2021-22 season. Looking down scoring, first for the visitors, leading the way was Phaeton Hill with 30 points. Brenton Jones had 9. Frankie Vostatek with 6 points as well. Isaac Hill with 4 points each. Keyshawn Hopkins and Ivan Buggs with 3 points. Ty Pierce, and with 2 points, Leanthony Sewell. For Meadowbrook, with leading the way, Jake Singleton with 28 points. Romeo Dorsey 14 points. Easton Eibel with 10. Josh Hupp with 8. Drew Webster with 7, and 2 points from Trayvon Mayo. Looking at breakdown scoring by quarters, down to 1. Steubenville led 20-16. Meadowbrook rebounded. It took a 41-34 halftime lead. At the end of 3, we were tied at 55. And Meadowbrook held on tough, knocked down some free throws late, and hung on to the 69-64 victory to start the year 1-0, and to give Coach Jared his first career varsity win as well. So, Kyle, just breaking down the game, go ahead and give us your thoughts.
That's definitely a big win for Meadowbrook. Again, Steubenville, they're a quality team, athletic, get up and running down the court as we saw tonight, and they'll win some games. So that's definitely a good quality win. And also what we found out tonight is, we all know Jake Singleton can score, but can there be other people to step up and score? And tonight there was, and I think that's the big difference, is these other contributing factors to be able to step up and score the ball.
Yeah, obviously Steubenville did a lot better job defensively on him in the on Jake in the second half. But the other guys stepped up, including Dorsey, and Webster had some big buckets. Eibel had some big moments at times. Hupp hit a couple big shots for Meadowbrook. So it's, who the main man is here, but those second and third options, they get you anywhere from 10 to 16 points. It's definitely going to help Meadowbrook. Even though it's kind of a new era, I'm sure they want to continue the success that they've had in the past few years. So that is going to do it for us tonight here at Meadowbrook High School. We got to thank our producer, Shiley Costello. For Kyle Wimlin, I'm Darren McCullough. We'll see you the next game.